All right, we're going to talk about your next drawing assignment. I'm sorry I'm not there to answer any questions. You're certainly welcome to email me, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. All right, so our learning targets is I can create artwork that expresses an idea and demonstrates learning. You can create a collection of artwork. You can participate in an art studio. You can revise your artwork based on feedback, and you can reflect on your artwork and analyze your artwork. All right, so this is your assignment. You are going to utilize between 10 and 20 sheets of paper. We have lots of scrap paper around. So you're going to be using the scrap paper that's in a box that is located on top of the paper cutter. The medium you use, it's your choice. There are many ways you might approach this drawing. Normally in the past, I have had you do some pre-sketching and doing all of that preliminary work. But now what I want you to do is to find between 10 and 20 sheets of paper. And if you need to cut them up to smaller to make it work, you can make them up to 50. And that's why I call it, 50 sheets. And you want to arrange them in some kind of constellation across the wall. I don't care how you do it. You might join the sheets of paper together and draw one large picture. You can collage 50 smaller fragments of discarded drawings or make one large drawing. You can make a flip book. You can take magazine pieces and incorporate that as well. You may layer 50 sheets of paper one over another and selectively cut through some of the pages to reveal images beneath. All right? So in creating this drawing, trial and error will be an essential part of your drawing process. You will have to test the water, grapple with the materials, and try something out on a small scale. No matter what your approach, the use of multiple pages and panels should be obvious and blatant component of the picture. So here is an artist, David Hockney, some of you may or may not be familiar with. He does create, he's rather orderly about his compositions that he uses. So you can see here that this is one large painting of the Grand Canyon put together by several smaller images. And then David Hockney also does this in photography. And I think he's gotten really successful at the same time creating unique portraits and abstractions. Another artist is Jennifer Bartlett, and she thinks about color a lot more. So you want to think about how to use color, or if you're not going to use color. And it is up to you what medium you use and the approach. And it is okay if it's realistic or abstract. And I absolutely love this work as well. This is by Pat Sayre. And you can see the smaller scale of the people in this image, and that you can see what this larger image is creating, a still life. But you get a chance to look at that still life. And it's crazy how these individual images create a whole. And here's Robert Longo. He doesn't use as many pieces together, but he's one of my favorite artists. And I thought, okay, I'm going to show you how he uses kind of multiple pieces put together to create one image. And then Jean-Michel Basquiat, he was a graffiti artist of the 60s, well, more so the 70s and 80s. And his work is somewhat hard to find good images, but this is one of my favorites. He unfortunately died in the mid-80s. And then Robert Rauschenberg kind of is known to have hung out and is still alive with some of the heavy hitter of the pop artists. And he was really about collage and creating organized images from chaos. So this is your assignment for today and the next couple of days to kind of put together those pieces of paper. What I would do today is start going through that box and start collecting some images or paper together and start coming up with a plan. If you have any questions, please email me. Have a star quality day, make good choices, and remember that kindness matters.